First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Love to throw to get started. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started.
What a move! He's in! Josh Jacobs! Touchdown, Packers! That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss. On second down, here's McCarthy. nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
You can hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Yeah! And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Take over 1st and 10 at the Vikings 47-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
He's going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll put Addison in motion. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the 1st quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Ready. Set, go.
On 1st down, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Set, hut. Right, white. Set.
Here's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see it.
And he will score. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion, it's Jefferson. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Okay, right?
They face 2nd down and 7.
Black Ultra. Here we go.
Here's Love to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Go now.
Throwing is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he will score again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year.
His kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 28, Vikings 0.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Got it. 10 cycles.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Hustle.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of
Set,
4.
cut.
On play action, Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
Here we go. You yellow. Ready?
Now Love. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft, touchdown Packers. Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go check.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again is McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed when the ball's thrown so far behind him.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Ready? Here we go.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. In motion, it's Jefferson. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
We're about ready now for the punt. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10.
Down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Ready. Right.
3rd and long.
Drill green. Come on.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Has his man, it's Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
2nd and 7.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here we go. Here we go.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Third and goal.
Set. Ready. ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line.
Ready. Street. Hut.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards. Here's 1st and 10. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. Still on the move. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Packers. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Field, black. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax.
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.